That's why he can say, now, watch this, unto him that is able to do, watch this, because we mess it up. We say exceedingly abundantly. Tell somebody that's not Bible. Tell somebody that's not Bible. He didn't just throw two adverbs together and say, let me just throw some stuff that sound good. He said, now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly. So ask your neighbor, what is abundantly? When you figure that out, God says, now I can exceed it. Nobody gonna help me in here. Tell somebody he exceeds abundantly. So if abundantly is 1,000 members, he said I can do exceeding abundantly. Y'all ain't gonna hear me. If abundantly is just getting out of debt, he said I can exceed abundantly and you'll never have to worry about poverty again. God said I want to bless you, good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. And he said, shall men give into your bosom? Tell him I got everything I need. That's why Vicky Winding sung the song, as long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody. Some folk didn't like the song. They said no, because you know they came out with, I need you, you need me, we're all the devil is a lie. We're not all a part of God's body. Some folk part of the devil. Jesus told them, you are of your father, the devil. The Bible said they went out from us, but they were not of it. Everybody in here ain't a part of us. And before I trick myself into saying I need somebody, I got to know what they're made of. Tell them, check the DNA. They may not be family. Come on, you better go on Maury. You better get the test. Y'all ain't hearing me. Come on, because some of them, you are not the father. Baby, God did not send you to. Help us in here, Holy Ghost. Tell somebody you better check it. Come on, you better get your swab out, because everything calling themselves ain't family. Everything they say is family ain't family. There's some that creep in unaware. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me in here. Tell somebody you got to know what you're working with, and you got to know who you are. You got enough in you to change a nation. When God created the tree, he never meant for the tree to be dependent on something else. He said, I put the seed in you that you need, and you will reproduce who you are. And I've made you a tree that will bring forth good fruit in your season, and your leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever you do shall prosper. Slap your neighbor. Tell him I'm ready for prosperity. Y'all sit down. I'm not near about done. Woo. I got one more thing I'm going to tell y'all out of this one. Tell somebody, you can't just organize your resources. You've got to know your resources and their purpose. Watch this. Notice the resources he gave him in verse 11. God gave him grass, herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind. But in verse 29, when he started talking about their food, he said, I have given you every herb bearing seed and every tree, and it shall be for meat. Where's the grass? Because he didn't call you to eat the grass. Because you can't be fed from everything he gave you. Nobody gonna hear me. Some people God sends you, they provide good pasture, they are a great blessing, they help feed your harvest and your stock and everything, but you are not called to eat from everything God gives you. So everything that's yours, you really can't have. Y'all ain't. Somebody said, what are he talking about? You got to understand, just because God gave them to you doesn't mean you can use them how you want to. You've got to sense their capacity, because if we start using stuff for the wrong purpose, y'all ain't hearing me. We start appointing folk over stuff that don't belong there. And we wonder why the department is all messed up. We start letting folk in our life that didn't belong there. And God said they're supposed to be grass, but you're trying to have a meal, and you're supposed to be walking over it, but now you're feeding off of it. So now you're seeking one thing from something that wasn't designed to do that. Tell your neighbor, check your relationships.
Here I am, Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. Here I am. Standing in